And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone, TV Movie Entertainment's with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and movie review for the brand new Nickelodeon based, I guess, video game. I never knew what this was growing up. It wasn't my generation growing up with this dang thing. But as a Hispanic person myself, I figured what the hell, go check it out, see what it is. And it's the brand new Dora the Explorer movie, Dora, the Lost City of Gold. Starring Isabella Morn. I probably butchered that last name. Anyway, Michael Pena's in this, Eva Longoria. A lot of pretty big, talented Hispanic actors in this movie. So that was one of the main reasons going to see this movie, because, as a Hispanic person myself, it's, one of those rare occasions you actually get to see these kind of actors doing this kind of like big tempo film. And like I said, Dora the Explorer was that children's cartoon that I never really grew up with. My generation's Sesame Street, Barney, and I think there was one more, but I can't remember. Anyway, so Dora the Explorer, is this the greatest thing since The Godfather? No, it is not. However, there are some things about this movie that kind of worked and kind of didn't work. But I'll talk. So before I even talk about that, let me talk about the movie itself. So Dora the Explorer is about Dora, who lives in the jungle with her parents, and they're treasure explorers and all that stuff. And so they get across this, information about this lost city of gold, and they want to go explore it. But they feel Dora's at that point now where she's been isolated from the rest of the world. Her parents decide to ship her up to her cousin's house, Diego, who's in this movie as well, to live a normal life for a little bit and go to high school, which is the worst jungle anybody can ever be a part of in high school, if you know what I'm talking about. High school is a jungle for us kids back in those days, so yeah. So that's what's her biggest mission. Her mission was to go to high school and try to survive there. But then things happen where she has to go back to the jungle, save her family with her new friends, and the whole adventure starts off there. And of course, she has her best friend, the monkey Boots, and then of course they're fighting Swiper the fox. So anyway, how does this movie compare? Well, first of all, it's not bad. I'm not saying this movie is awesome. I'm not saying this movie is the greatest movie of this year. No. I did like it. I did like it a little bit, and there are some moments like I said, I really liked. For me, Dora really stood out to me because she was that character. Like, yeah, she kind of plays a dork in this movie, and you kind of relate to that, because even if you were at her age at that time in your life, and you went to high school, and you were that person who didn't fit in or whatever, you can relate to Dora because she felt the same way. And people made fun of her in this movie, and like a typical high school movie thing. But then, throughout the power of friendship and power of saving people in movies, how it is, it ends up changing people's minds. So there's that. Another good thing about the movie, I guess the rest of the cast was pretty cool. Like her group of friends and her cousin, they were all pretty cool. Diego starts off to be kind of annoying in the beginning for me, and then he kind of grows on you at the end of it. But it's like, okay. The bad thing about this movie is that the fact that there's some jokes in here. It's like, okay, come on, really? You're gonna pull this on me? And then there are some things in here. It's like predictable, makes sense. It's like, oh, come on, why would you do that? Seriously? There have those moments. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who wants to actually see this, but go figure. It was one of those boring days. I was just like, yeah, let me go check out the new Dora movie. Something else is on. I already saw everything else like 3 times. Hobbs and Shaw wasn't out at that time yet, so what the hell. So I came out. I was like I said, not my generation, but it was okay. I swear, I thought she was gonna talk in the third person like she does in the cartoon or whatever she does. Because let's face it, Dora's actually a computer game character, so I swear I thought we were gonna see, the little mouse that clicks on, pick this color or this color, or which is the best for the scissors or whatever. I thought we were gonna get that. I was like gonna scream, but no, we didn't get that. It felt like a regular movie. And also, this movie kind of felt like, why put it in theaters anyway? That was not another negative about this movie. Like I said, this movie could have been better in TV, but what can you do? I guess Nickelodeon needed something. They didn't have Turtles out or Power Rangers, so they were like, yeah, let's just make Dora the Explorer. But yeah, but like I said, I think the girl who played Dora, I think she did a pretty cool job. Like I said, it's not for everybody. If you have kids who are that young age who are learning how to, I guess, talk in Spanish, if there are Hispanic children out there who probably are learning, they learn through Dora, so there's that. So you can show them this movie and see how they like it. CG on Fox and the monkey, way better than anything we saw in Sonic. That's why they had to go back and redo that damn thing. But the CG for those two, not bad, not bad. The voice actor for Sliper, whatever. He was cool, so that was that. We got to see him talk. Boots, I don't think I think he's supposed to talk in the animation. He does not talk. He has one scene that he does talk, but it's not really anything. But it was like, okay, he was just a monkey in blue. That's it. Michael Pena, he was great as always. Even Longoria, you know, she surprised me how good she is. You know, I really wish she was in more movies. You know, we all watched her watching Desperate Housewives. That's the only reason she was that good, and obviously other reasons. But still, she was fine in this movie. But like I said, it's not the best movie in the history of movies. It's not really my cup of tea. But I only saw it once, so I was like, it was okay. I recommend for kids who, you know, for people who have kids who are like 3 years old, and go check it out. See what you know, what they think of it. Maybe, you know, you have an hour to kill and you're like, yeah, I know Lion King may be too much for them, but it's showing Dora. But what can you do? So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Did you ever see Dora the Explorer? Did you have children who've seen Dora the Explorer? What did they think about it? Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Thank you very much and have a good day.